Hi there, and welcome back to Jay's Toy Collection UK for more action figure breaking news. And boy, has there been a lot of stuff on the internet over the past few days, and some literally breaking as I record this video. But before we get into that, if you could hit that like button, leave your thoughts on all these action figure and Lego reveals in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and of course, tickle that notification bell to find out when the next action figure video goes up. Well, I've been off YouTube for just a few days as I've been up in the loft creating the brand new, Lego displays. There is a brand new Lego display coming to the channel up in the loft. You can see some Batmobiles behind me that I've managed to pick up to go in the collection. But I've been building IKEA Kallax up in the loft section. And well, I've been away for a few days and all sorts of action figure breaking news has happened. So I thought, right, time for a new video. So lights on. That didn't work. See, I thought, try to be fancy, do it in one take, lights on, and away we go. So, literally, talking lights, well, this broke as I was coming on the air. It's the NECA convention exclusive, the next convention exclusive. So, we've covered the previous one from the Flash Gordon figure, etc. on This Week in Toys. If you haven't checked that out, go and check the previous live stream tab on the channel. Full breakdown of that, but this one literally broke as I went on the air. It is, of course, Count Orlok, Nosferatu himself, Glow in the Dark edition, and thankfully, after the previous announcements from Predator and from Flash Gordon, I don't need this one, so I can happily pass on by. But if you collect Universal Monsters and you want a retro homage toy version of Nosferatu, Glow in the Dark style, then NECA will have you covered at SDCC coming up in just over a month's time. So there you go, action figure news covered. But let's go hot. Let's go really hot on this hot, nearly summer's day here in the UK. It's Hugh Jackman Wolverine. So Hot Toys have clearly not got the memo that I've started collecting Lego this week, and of course that's nearly as expensive as bloody Hot Toys. So they've shown the Deadpool and Wolverine version of Hugh Jackman Wolverine in the full-on sort of astonishing X-Men style yellow suit. And my God, does this look good. This looks fantastic. Hopefully I won't pick it up. Hopefully I'll be very good. Stay strong and not pick this up, because I have literally last couple of weeks received the Hugh Jackman in a sort of 60s outfit and a leather jacket from X-Men Days of Future Past, which was my previous favorite X-Men film. Let me know your X-Men favorite film in the comments section below. But how good is Deadpool and Wolverine going to be? Well, we've only literally just got over a month or so to find out, as I think it actually drops literally the same time as San Diego Comic-Con. So Hot Toys have announced a regular and deluxe version of Hugh Jackman here. Oh, and that head sculpt looks good. So you've got the movable sort of eyeballs as ever now, with all sort of modern Hot Toy releases. Oh, I don't hair. Yeah, my hair's nearly doing that today, isn't it? It's sort of going into a natural Wolverine. So as ever, hair sculpts are looking great, head sculpts are looking great, but the mask. We've got the mask. Wolverine, Hugh Jackman, after 20 odd years, is going to finally wear the traditional Wolverine cowl in the MCU, and I, for one, cannot bloody wait. So there he is. I doubt he'll wear it for particularly long in the movie, but he is going to wear it from the looks of the Hot Toys. And you can see here the battle damage bullet holes in the chest as well. So if you want the battle damage chest version, you're going to have to get the deluxe. And if you want the unmasked Hugh Jackman head sculpts by the looks of it, you've got to get the deluxe, because the regular version is only coming with the cowl on, the masked on version of the head sculpt. Looks like we've got the seamless arms again from Hot Toys there. No joints in the elbow. Look at the muscle. It's nearly as big as mine the last couple of days, lugging those units up the loft ladders. But yeah, he looks pretty exciting. So he was one reason I wanted to make a video today. A very yellow character. And some also, as we get to later, some very yellow Lego news as well. So I thought there's a lot of yellow. Let's do a video. But here we are then. Hot Toys Wolverine. I'm sure we'd all like to pick this one up, but I'm sure it's going to be pretty pricey. And of course, they clearly teased the other day that Deadpool is coming too. So yeah, you're going to probably want the pair. So you're probably in for at least £700 for the pair on these if you are after the Hot Toys Wolverine. But there you are. I'm bringing you the news. Next up, we have then, we'll go for a slightly cheaper price point at least. It's Marvel Legends, and it's the return of Man-Thing. So I think this one broke yesterday from CBR.com here that we are getting a Man-Thing from the Werewolf by Night Disney Plus TV special presentation. That was a pretty good bit of MCU content, actually, for last year. I wasn't enjoying. Was it last year? Was it the year before now? I can't even remember. Probably the year before. I know it was on in black and white. I remember watching it, but we do have a full color version for those who are wondering whether this would have been black and white. And of course, this is not a comic version. This is MCU. So for those wanting a complete redo, maybe a deluxe, long rumored deluxe Man-Thing again, because the builder figure is quite a pretty penny on the aftermarket. I am lucky to have it from back in the day. Then you thought you might just get a redo, but we have got some new sculpted pieces here. The body is pretty much the same, but we've got a new chest, new head, of course. The head, not exactly comic book accurate, so if you are trying to fudge this in, I don't know, I'd struggle with my sort of collecting, non-mixing OCD to actually fit this one in a comic book display, but I think at a push, you could probably get it in there. I do like the more paint details on this one. Hardly any paint on the original Build-A-Figure version, so that's better in terms of that. But again, it's more of an MCU style head sculpt, where you've sort of got the brown tentacle pieces on the comic book version, but a lot more detailing of a sort of a Swamp Thing style figure here. Always reminded me of Swamp Thing ripoff. What came first? I'm assuming Swamp Thing came first from DC, and then Marvel ripped it off, but you never know. For accessories, you've just got yourself a pair of hands by the looks of it then. So that is Man-Thing. It's going up for pre-order tomorrow as I film this, which will be the 13th of June. So if you're after that one, check out tomorrow. Right, from Marvel to McFarlane. It's a smooth segue as we fly through lots of different things to get through, lots of different action figures to cover. And Connor Kent has been shown here. So Superboy from McFarlane Toys. It's going to be a collector's edition, but it looks a bit on the side. So you're going to get the more deluxe £30 price point. Let's read the blurb. Anything extra you get here? For that would include 2 extra head portraits. 2 extra head portraits. Are you telling me you get 3 heads from Todd in a single run? Well, that's kind of worth it for Todd, actually. 2 extra hands, flight standing, a usual waste of time collector's card. And an environmental base. An environmental base and 2 extra head sculpts. Oh, that's not too bad, actually, because some of these collector's edition really haven't come with much to justify the extra, but you are getting more sort of classic looks from them. So we do have the sort of Teen Titans version of Connor Kent here. So this is one I will be looking to definitely pick up and add to the DC Multiverse collection. They've got me for a lot in the last week, of course, with the Batman Forever Wave, 2 tumblers. It's all been happening with McFarlane. Another one from the collector's edition, of course, is Sergeant Rock. I think he was on my previous McFarlane leaked video, so there are a few of those on the channel. They seem to be doing quite well. So if you want to go and see my thoughts on all these leaked lists, I think if I put the last one up, Todd started leaking a bit more that I haven't got round to getting coverage of. But Sergeant Rock is there. It doesn't look too bad at all for a military character. Of course, you're not going to be able to fudge him into G.I. Joe because he is a much bigger scale. Talking G.I. Joe on this image, Hasbro did have a sort of wasn't a non-live live stream unboxing of the Dragonfly helicopter yesterday, and that thing does look mahoosive. So do go check that out. Nearly an hour of Lenny unboxing it. No batteries though, which is getting my nerves. Because somebody at Hasbro not find some batteries. But talking Hasbro, let's have a check-in on the Cantina then. So we cover this on the This Week in Toys live stream. It was literally just launching on Friday. We are now on Wednesday of the week after, so it's been up for a good sort of 6 days or so now, and when just over halfway, so 4,400. So it did all right, didn't it? The first day it sort of got to around 3,500, 4,000, but then of course it has gone to a steady halt again, as these HasLabs do seem to do. So we've got 28 days to go. Will it get to 8,000? Will it get to the 17,000 it needs to actually get all the unlocks? We will have to wait and see. I thought it would have been funded by now, to be honest. I thought those Tonica Sisters figures would have really pulled people in. But of course, this thing is massive. As I was covering, this wouldn't even fit on my shelves or even on my table. So I said I would be passing on this one because it's too big. So maybe a lot of people are in that boat, and this thing is just too big. Are you a backer? Do you like it? Do you want the Cantina? Let me know in the comments below. But talking of Cantina, that's going to be my nice smooth segue into the next section of the video, which is my newest sort of addition to the collection, which is the Lego. So the rumors have been around for a few weeks that it would be double Lego Points Day, starting on today, the 12th, and the rumors turned out to be true. I woke up this morning to find double points, so I went on there and I purchased myself, ladies and gentlemen. I purchased the Cantina. So I have bought a Cantina and I will have one coming, but it will be in Lego form, not in 3 3/4 inch vintage scale form. So I have purchased that with double points. It gives you 10% discount on future purchases as you build your points up. So you've got 4 days if you're a Lego collector. If you're a secret Lego collector out there, I find quite a few of you since I announced I'd be building a Lord of the Rings eye, and I've spiraled into a world of Lego, DC, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Marvel. So if you are looking for something exclusive from Lego, then it's double points on pretty much everything on the website for the next 4 days. So it's your chance to get 10% discount. So get your orders in now if you are after anything in terms of Lego form. As I say, the Cantina will be here soon. And talking Lego and yellow, this was the other things. We head over to Falcon Brick Studios on Instagram, who has just shown that as of today, he has got the official reveal of the rumored Lego Bumblebee from the Transformers. So this is going to be quite a big scale figure. They have done Optimus Prime in Lego before. He is still on the store shelves, and he is in a big sale in Argos here and Smiths in the UK if you're after Optimus Prime. These do transform. Now, I've ended up with Transformers, all sorts of things I've tried over the years of collecting Transformers. I seem to have settled on Super 7 Reaction out of all the different lines I could have collected. So I've just got one of every character I did in there, and that's me kind of done with my Transformers collection. But of course, a very popular franchise, G1 style Bumblebee here, turns into the Beetle, and you can see so 950 pieces. Let's have a look. Let's through some of these images then. So he looks kind of cool there. He's going to be $90. He's probably going to work out about 80, 75 or so here in the UK. I don't think it's quite gone up on the UK website as of yet. But you can see there, the model does convert. Will go with your Optimus Prime. Hopefully they'll end up doing a Megatron. You can get quite a little collection of these going. But you can see the transformation on the back. So it's kind of cool that you can get something to transform in Lego form from Bumblebee to the Beetle. So much cheaper than Optimus because, of course, he is scaled to Optimus there as well. So if you're a Lego fan, a Transformers fan, or just a fan of the color yellow, then today potentially is your day. It's going to be releasing on the 1st of July, so in just a few weeks' time. And if this does go up for pre-order later today on the UK website, you can take advantage of that double points and get yourself 10% discount before it's even released. I wish that was something we could do in the 6-inch game, is a sort of point system maybe with sort of Hasbro. By so much of their sort of Marvel and Star Wars product, could we give us some points and money off future purchases? But that is the Lego section. Now, again, this only just broke before I came on the air. So over to JC on TNI Toy News because Super 7 have shown the Wave 11. We are that deep, are we? Wave 11 into Thundercats. And I'm going to say they're losing me now. I really don't know what's going on here. Apart from, of course, the infamous little Robo Burbill things there. Look at these things. I can't believe we're finally getting these in the line. Not my favourite characters. A complete rip-off of an Ewok in Thundercats. I kind of would like one there. Kind of would like one in the collection. As for these other characters, now I used to watch Thundercats as a kid, and I've got a whole shelf of Super 7 figures, but I do not recognise any of the other 3 characters at all. So in the comments, anybody know who these are? I could read you the names, but that would be cheating. Let's find out. Luna and Amok. No idea. Some big troll thing. Does kind of look cool. But are they getting too deep now? Are these going to get cancelled? Because I know they've only just gone up for order. But Super 7 at the moment, notorious for cancelling stuff that isn't selling. And of course, maybe I'm completely wrong, but I haven't got a Scooby who these people are. So if anybody else is in that boat, you may not be getting a massive ton of orders on these. So we will see how much longer is left in the Thundercats line. Claudius, he looks very regal. He looks in control. I don't know who he is, but kind of cool design. So if he's ever been a sale, I could always add to the collection. But there it goes, a Robearbill. Oh, I can never say the name. Robearbill. There we are. Look at them, little Ewok robot things. Absolutely nuts. But finally come in to the Thundercats line there. You got your little torch and the Royal Thunderian Guards. So there you are, generic guard of the Thunderian Palace, I assume. So that is your wave of Super 7 Thundercats. And one more thing before we get out of here, one I actually am going to be purchasing, or hopefully I'll be purchasing, is we've had now 2 announcements of San Diego Comic Con, I believe, exclusives from Jada Toys Street Fighter lines. We're still over here with JC on TNI Toy News. And here we go then. We knew this was coming because I saw this the other day, but didn't get around to making a video on it. So here is Ken. But not just any Ken, it's old Violent Ken. So Violent Ken, yeah, gotta have Violent Ken. I've had him in my version from Storm Collectibles, but need the Jada Toys. Looks like we got some deep shading there, making him look very evil indeed. Is Violent Ken? Has he got his whited out eyes? It appears to be. And we've got a barrel. Who doesn't want a barrel and a breakable barrel? I do like these accessories from Jada Toys. I really do. Of course, the Evil Ryu came with some last year as well, with the signs and a breakable sign. So I definitely want Violent Ken. I know a lot of my UK fellow collectors will be after these bad boys as well. So hopefully they become available. I know they will be on the Jada website, but they do not, or they didn't last year anyway, accept international orders. These did eventually end up on Amazon UK, though, for like £35, which was not too bad at all. So hopefully it will be the same this year, and we will get Violent Ken there. But it isn't just Violent Ken. I thought it was. But then, as I say, I just checked the website before I came on, and here we go. Literally break in today. We're going to have Chun-Li in her Player 2 pink attire. Wouldn't mind this one either. I think I've seen a red one floating about. So, of course, Jada can go as deep as they like, because I'm sure each character has about at least 8 different skins in Street Fighter 2 and all the variations of it over the years. So, who's going to be after these? I know I will be definitely after these. I'm just hoping on some international distribution. Rich M, if you're out there display once, you're going to add some more to your Chun-Li collection here, because you're trying to be a Chun-Li completionist. I think you're going to have quite a few. That's the first time I think we've had her with the sort of parable effect there. Because we had the sort of foot kicking accessory on the regular version. So yeah, pink Chun-Li as well. So we've had Hot Toys, we've had Lego, we've had Street Fighter, we've had Marvel Legends, we've had DC McFarlane. It's all happened in the last few days. So I think I will wrap it up and leave it there. But let me know again, as I say, all your thoughts in the comments below. And well, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Jay. This has been Jay's Toy Collection UK, and I will see you all on the next video.